All right, so you want to know the best exercises to burn a ton of calories, build muscle.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Today, we're doing a deep dive into the best exercises for major muscle groups to lose weight faster and safer to unlock the secrets of efficient exercise.
We're not just going to list exercises,
Oh,
though.
definitely not.
We're going to explain the science behind why these exercises are so effective, so you can really understand how to transform your body.
So this source really emphasizes compound exercises,
Yes.
the ones that work multiple muscle groups at the same time.
And for good reason. You see, compound movements can burn up to 48% more calories than isolated exercises that just work one muscle at a time.
48% more? Wow, okay, I'm listening. But why is that? Why are these compound exercises such calorie-burning powerhouses?
It's all about energy expenditure. Larger muscles need more energy to function.
Makes sense.
So when you're engaging multiple muscle groups at once, your body has to work harder, leading to a greater calorie burn both during and after your workout.
Okay, I see. So it's not just about sweating buckets.
No.
It's about strategically choosing exercises that activate those major muscle groups to really maximize our calorie burn.
Exactly. And that brings us to this concept of EPOC,
Epoxy.
excess post-exercise oxygen consumption.
Excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. Okay, you've lost me.
It sounds complicated, but it's pretty simple. After a tough workout, your body needs to work overtime to get back to its resting state. That process requires energy,
Okay,
which means you actually continue burning calories even after you've finished exercising.
like a bonus round of calorie burning.
Precisely. And compound exercises, because they're so demanding, really maximize that EPOC effect.
Okay, so EPOC is our friend. Got it. So where should we start?
Let's start with the lower body. It's a calorie burning machine. Think squats, lunges, deadlifts.
Nicely moves.
They target the largest muscles in your body, which, as we discussed, really ramps up that calorie burn. But they also have a ripple effect, engaging your core and upper body for stability.
Oh, wow. So it's truly a full body effort.
Okay, so squats, lunges, deadlifts. Why are these so effective?
Well, take squats, for example. They work your quads, glutes, hamstrings, and your core. Plus, there are endless variations to challenge you as you get stronger. From basic bodyweight squats to adding weights,
Lots of options.
to jump squats, or even single leg squats for a balance challenge.
All right, so squats are a great place to start. What about lunges?
Fantastic for building lower body strength and balance. And they work many of the same muscles as squats, but with a greater focus on stability and single leg strength.
Yeah, I can definitely feel the burn with lunges.
Yeah, I can definitely feel the burn with lunges.
Yeah, and you've got options here too. Forward, reverse, side, walking, lunges. Endless possibilities.
And no equipment needed.
Yep. You can do lunges anytime, anywhere.
So we've got squats, lunges. What about deadlifts? They seem intimidating.
I understand. Deadlifts can be a bit daunting at first, but honestly, they're a full body exercise with incredible results.
So worth trying.
Absolutely. Imagine you're picking something heavy up off the ground. That's basically a deadlift.
Okay. It works your glutes, hamstrings, back, and even your grip strength. Plus, they're a major EPOC booster.
Okay, I'm convinced. So, squats, lunges, and deadlifts are at the top of the list for those major lower body muscles. But before I run off to the gym and start lifting heavy weights, we need to talk about safety.
Absolutely.
What do I need to know to do these exercises correctly so I don't hurt myself?
You're right. Safety is paramount.
Yeah.
And that's especially true for these compound movements that use a lot of muscles and joints.
So form is key.
Yes. Let's start with squats. Imagine sitting back in a chair. Chest up, core engaged, weight in your heels.
Okay, like sitting back into a chair. Got it.
Make sure your knees are tracking over your toes and don't let them cave inwards. And always start with a weight that you can control throughout the entire movement.
Okay, that makes sense. So it's not about how low you can go or how much weight you can lift.
Right.
It's about maintaining control and proper form.
Exactly. Now, lunges. The key is to take a comfortable step forward or backward. Don't let that front knee go past your toes. And keep that torso upright. Core engaged. You'll be much more stable.
All right, what about deadlifts? What are the key things to remember?
Deadlifts require attention to detail. Feet hip width apart, barbell over your midfoot, hinge at your hips, flat back, core engaged.
Sounds pretty complex. It seems like it would be easy to hurt yourself if you did it wrong.
You're right, it's always a good idea to seek professional instruction, especially for complex movements like deadlifts.
Definitely.
They can help you nail that proper technique and make sure you're lifting safely and effectively.
All right, so we've covered squats, lunges, and deadlifts. What other muscles should we focus on?
Let's move on up to the upper body.
Hmm.
Now, a lot of people like upper body is just about aesthetics,
Right, just for show.
but it's so much more than that. Building upper body strength is a huge part of boosting that metabolism, just like working your lower body.
So it's not just about toned arms and a strong back.
Yeah,
It's actually contributing to our overall calorie burning potential.
exactly. Plus, think about all the things a strong upper body helps you do every day. Carrying groceries, picking up your kids, you name it.
So it's functional A&D, aesthetically pleasing. I like it. So what are some of the top upper body exercises we should be doing?
The classics are classics for a reason. Push-ups, overhead presses, and pull-ups. You really can't go wrong with those.
Okay, let's break them down. Push-ups are a tough one for me. Is there a secret to mastering those?
Push-ups are amazing. They work your chest, shoulders, triceps, and even your core. Think of it as a moving plank.
I like that. A moving plank.
The key is to start with a variation that works for you.
Okay.
So if a full push-up is too much, try doing them against a wall or with your knees on the ground. And as you get stronger, you can gradually progress to those full push-ups.
Got it. What about overhead presses? Those are good for posture, right?
Absolutely. Overhead presses really strengthen your shoulders and triceps. And strong shoulders and triceps help improve your posture.
Which a lot of us need these days.
Yes. Plus, you're much less likely to get those shoulder aches and pains we all get from sitting at a desk all day.
Okay, very good point. You can use dumbbells or a barbell for overhead presses, right?
Yep, whichever you prefer.
All right, and last but not least, pull-ups. I can barely do one.
I hear ya. Pull-ups are tough, but so rewarding when you can do them.
They really work your back, huh?
Definitely. Back muscles, biceps, forearms, they're a great indicator of overall strength.
Okay, so if someone can't do a pull-up yet, where should they start?
I always recommend starting with assisted pull-ups. You can use a resistance band or try an assisted pull-up machine at the gym. That'll help you build the strength and the technique so you can eventually do a full pull-up on your own.
So start with assistance, gradually build that strength up.
Yes. Another good option is to try negative pull-ups. So you jump up to the top of the bar and then slowly lower yourself down. You're focusing on that lowering portion of the exercise.
Okay, interesting. So we've covered lower body, we've covered upper body. Now we have to talk about the core. Is it really as important as everyone says it is?
Absolutely. Think of your core as the foundation of your house.
Oh, good analogy.
If that foundation is weak, the whole structure is compromised. A strong core is essential for overall stability, balance, and injury prevention.
So it's more than just those six-pack abs.
Yes, it's about building a strong, functional core that supports your everyday movements.
Makes sense. And luckily, you don't need a bunch of fancy equipment for core work.
Nope. There are so many effective bodyweight exercises you can do anywhere.
Right, give us the rundown. What are some core exercises that can help us build that strong foundation?
Planks, a classic for a reason.
Yeah, they're tough.
They engage your entire core, abs and back. And you could always make them harder with variations like side planks, plank jacks, or adding in an arm or leg raise.
So many variations.
And then there's Russian twists. Great for targeting those obliques, the muscles that run along the sides of your torso. You can use a medicine ball or a weight plate for added resistance.
And what about something a little more dynamic?
How about mountain climbers? They're like high knees in a plank position. Gets that heart rate up.
Those sound fun. I'm definitely going to try those. Okay, so we've talked about lower body, upper body, core. What's the best way to put it all together? Should we focus on one muscle group each day, or is there a better approach?
It depends on your goals and what you like to do. But one popular approach is to split your workouts into upper body days, lower body days, and core days.
Like a structured plan.
Yeah. That way you can focus on one area really thoroughly while also making sure you're giving your muscles time to rest and recover.
Okay, I like that. So, for example, on a lower body day, I could combine squats, lunges, and deadlifts.
That's right. You'd hit all those major muscles in your legs and glutes. That's a major calorie burn. And you'll build lean muscle mass.
And then for an upper body day,
You can start with push-ups to work that chest, shoulders, and triceps. Then move on to overhead presses for those same muscles, and then finish with pull-ups.
I like it. But what if I can't do a full pull-up yet?
You can modify. That's the beauty of it. Start with those assisted variations we talked about. Band-assisted pull-ups, negative pull-ups. You'll get there.
Got it. What about core days?
I like to do a circuit of different core exercises that hit all those abdominal muscles.
Okay.
Start with planks. Hold each variation for 30 to 60 seconds. Then move to those Russian twists, maybe 10-15 reps on each side. And finish with mountain climbers, 30 to 60 seconds at a time.
Circuits are great. Okay, so we've got a plan for strength training, but what about cardio? How does that fit in?
Cardio is super important. It helps with overall health, it burns calories, improves cardiovascular
Oh,
fitness.
we should definitely be including it.
You can add a 20 to 30-minute cardio session after your strength training workouts, or you can dedicate certain days just for cardio.
Lots of options.
Run, swim, cycle, dance. Find something you enjoy.
And that you'll actually do.
Exactly. And don't forget about those full-body exercises that combine strength and cardio,
Oh, right.
like burpees, kettlebell swings, rowing.
Those are the big calorie burner.
They are. Burpees, they work your entire body, head to toe.
Ugh, burpees.
And kettlebell swings, fantastic for building power. They work your glutes, hamstrings, back. Plus, they get your heart rate up.
And rowing, that's a good one too, right?
Rowing is great. It's low impact, so it's easy on the joints, but it still works your whole body. Legs, core, back, arms.
So strength training is key, and we should find ways to incorporate some cardio that we enjoy. But what about nutrition? How does that fit into the weight loss puzzle?
Like they say, you can't outrun a bad diet. Nutrition is just as important as exercise when it comes to weight loss.
So it really is a two-pronged approach, exercise and food choices. So what are some of the basics when it comes to nutrition for weight loss?
Eat a balanced diet. Focus on those whole unprocessed foods. Fruits, vegetables, lean protein, healthy fats.
Oh, good stuff.
And try to limit processed foods, sugary drinks, and too much unhealthy fat.
Okay, so good food choices most of the time.
Yeah, and don't forget portion control. Even healthy food can lead to weight gain if you eat too much of it.
That's so true. It's easy to overdo it sometimes. Are there any other tips for making healthier food choices?
One thing that really helps me is meal prepping. Take some time each week to plan and prepare your meals in advance. It keeps you on track and helps you avoid those unhealthy impulse choices.
I love that idea. Meal prep is a great way to set yourself up for success. Okay, so we've talked about exercise, we've talked about nutrition. Now we have to talk about the mental side of weight loss. It can be such a challenge, both physically and mentally. What are some ways to develop a strong, positive mindset to help us stay committed to our goals?
You're absolutely right. Mindset is everything. Weight loss is a journey. There are going to be ups and downs. So be kind to yourself.
Yeah, that's important.
Don't beat yourself up over those slip-ups. Focus on the progress, not perfection.
It's about making positive changes overall. What else can we do to stay motivated?
Set realistic goals. Don't try to do too much too soon.
Baby steps.
Start with small, achievable changes that you can build upon over time.
Don't overwhelm yourself.
Right. And you don't have to do this alone. Find a support system. Friends, family, a fitness community.
Support is huge, GE.
Having people to cheer you on and hold you accountable can make such a difference.
I agree. And sometimes you just need someone to talk to who understands what you're going through. Don't be afraid to reach out to the professionals, too.
Yeah.
Like a registered dietitian to help with the nutrition side of things, or a certified personal trainer to guide you through safe and effective workouts.
Exactly. Okay. So we've covered a lot. We've talked about exercise, nutrition, and mindset.
We have. What a journey. So what's the most important thing to remember on this weight loss journey?
Focus on progress, not perfection. Celebrate those small wins and don't let those setbacks derail you. You're making positive changes. Every step you take towards a healthier lifestyle is a victory.
I love that. Okay, so before we move on, we need to touch on safety again. We talked about it briefly earlier, but it's so important.
It is.
Yeah, it's easy to get so excited about trying these new moves that we forget to protect ourselves.
Exactly.
So what should we keep in mind when it comes to exercising safely? What are the top tips?
A good warm-up is essential before every workout.
Okay, so don't skip the warm-up.
Nope. It gets your blood flowing to the muscles, helps you avoid injuries. Even 5–10 minutes can make a difference.
So some light cardio, some stretches.
Exactly.
And we talked about form before, but why is it so important to use proper form when we're exercising?
Using good form prevents injuries and makes sure you're working the right muscles.
You're getting the most out of your workout.
Yes. Proper form means you're maximizing the benefits of the exercise and minimizing the strain on your joints and ligaments.
So form over everything.
Pretty much. And the most important tip, I think, is to listen to your body.
What do you mean?
If you're feeling pain, stop. Rest.
Okay, yeah.
Don't push through it.
So no pain, no gain is not always good advice.
No. Pain is your body's way of telling you that something is wrong.
Okay, good to know. So warm up, use good form, listen to your body. What if you're new to exercise? What if you've never really done this before?
It's always a good idea to talk to your doctor before starting a new workout routine.
Especially if you have any health issues already, right?
Yes. And if you're brand new to exercise, it's a good idea to work with a qualified fitness professional.
Okay, so a trainer can help you create a program.
Yeah. They can make sure you're doing everything safely and effectively. And most importantly, make sure you enjoy exercise.
I shouldn't feel like a chore.
Find activities you like that fit into your life. Dancing, hiking, swimming, playing sports.
It's all good.
It's about finding things you'll actually do consistently. Make it sustainable.
Okay, so we've covered a lot today. Efficient exercise for weight loss, strength training, cardio, nutrition, mindset. What's the one thing you want our listeners to take away from this deep dive?
Don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress. Celebrate those wins no matter how small, and don't let those setbacks derail you. Every step you take towards a healthier you is a victory.
I love that. It's a journey, and every journey has its bumps along the way. As long as you keep moving forward, you're making progress. So there you have it.
You've got this.
You can create that healthy, strong body you've always wanted. Believe in yourself, be consistent, and never give up on your goals.
And we're here to support you every step of the way.
That's right. Until next time, keep pushing those limits and keep diving deep.